Hell yeah, it is. Oh, all right. I wasn't expecting to get Houndmaster Shaw. Is everyone getting Houndmaster Shaw? All right. Hey guys, it is Julien from Memory Cards. I am super stoked. Pack opening time, Witchwood, just came out. I'm like 9 minutes in. It took me a while to actually get in Hearthstone. Everyone's trying to get in right now. Servers are obviously overloaded. But I'm in. I got it. 100 packs, and let's just run through this real quick. I am super stoked. Legendary first pack. Is it going to happen? It is going to happen. Is that guaranteed? I don't know. But what do we got? Prince Liam. All right, this is awesome. I really wanted to try this card, so I'm glad I have this. I'm definitely going to build a meme deck with all one-cost minions and and see how that goes. Probably not very well, but it's going to be fun nonetheless. So I'm going to start slow with these, and then ramp up as I go, because obviously there's a lot of packs to go through. So I'm going to go slow for maybe the first 15 or so, get a good look at the cards, the card art and everything, and then I'm going to start jamming through these. As with previous pack openings I've done on this channel, it tends to go like that anyway, where, you know, I can't stop to talk about every card because we'll be here for an hour, and that's no fun for anyone, because I, much like you, want to start building decks and playing ladder for sure. Bellringer Sentry, that's going to be a really good card. I like that card. So obviously, after even just 100 packs, we should have every common, or close to every common, and then we can figure out after these 100 packs if we want to go for anything specifically. We got to figure out what we end up with, and I think that, you know, what I want to be building first are shaman decks. I think that shaman's going to be really, really good after this expansion, especially with the Shutter Walk, and they just have a lot of cool new tools, and I'm excited to play some new shaman. I should probably change my card back. I'm running this like camp out marshmallow card back, which I don't remember when that came out. I like this one a lot though. I should be running the Witchwood card back, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll go change that real quick. Getting a little bit of lag. Blink Fox, I love this card. This is a really, really, really good common card for Rogue. I like that a lot. Blood Witch. So we're getting near the 15 pack mark. I'm still going like at a decent rate, but there's Life Drinker. Okay, so this is going to go into the Shaman Shutterwalk deck for sure. It is part of that equation. And Serenite Change Gang obviously is part of that equation too, but we already have that from Frozen Throne. Glitter Moth. I've been reading and checking out video reviews, obviously, for all the new cards in this set, and Glitter Moth is pretty low ranking, it seems. Not a lot of people think that is going to be a good card. Like the whole Inner Fire, Divine Shield, not Divine Shield, Divine Spirit combos that you would think would make an appearance here with the cards like Glitter Moth and Lady in White. Lady in White, obviously, when you play it, 6 cost minion that casts Inner Fire on every card or every minion in your deck. Inner Fire, obviously, making your attack equal to your health. So seems like it would be really good, right? It would turn all your low attack, high health minions into serious threats, but the problem is that you pretty much have to play Lady in White on turn 6. If you don't, you are not going to be able to keep up with whatever deck archetype you're playing against. Town Crier, that's going to be a really good card eventually. I don't know if it's going to fit well into this meta now. Obviously, Rush and Echo are the two new flavor text, two new keywords. Is Rush going to be a effective warrior deck right now? It doesn't seem like it, but they have the starting point for it, and perhaps next expansion later this year, that deck will be a top tier deck, a Rush warrior. Just from what I can tell so far, it just doesn't have enough other support. You know, you could build a Rush warrior deck, but you need to find other things to put in there as well. And that's the problem, is that what kind of deck do you combine with Rush warrior to make it usable? Still no other legendary yet, and we're at pack 75. And still we're getting lag. So clearly the Hearthstone servers are doing their best to keep up. Mad Hatter's an interesting card. Randomly toss 3 hots to other minions. Obviously would be something you want to play when you are the only player with minions on the board, and could be effective in an aggro deck. Sorry if you can hear that. There's a truck or a jet outside my apartment for some reason. But I don't know, maybe that Mad Hatter card would fit into a aggro warlock or aggro druid or something. Who knows? I mean, with so many of these older sets rotating out, ones that had very important cards to what was the meta, it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of that. Obviously, there's still going to be really, really powerful decks that existed before this expansion and the previous expansions rotated out. It's going to be cool to see how things change, though. I think everyone's looking forward to that. This is definitely a defining moment in Hearthstone. There's been a series of them, obviously, throughout Hearthstone's history, but this is a big one. There's this year is going to see a lot of changes to the overall meta of the game. Okay, can we get another legendary, please? Can we get any of the Shaman legendaries? Curio Collector. Wow, that card art is fantastic. That is really, really cool looking. He's got like tusk on his face. Not a great card, but really cool card art. I haven't been like super impressed with the card art for this expansion. And obviously golden cards look way better because they're slightly animated. But there are cards, you know, that stick out. This card in particular, bad card. Unpowered Steambot sucks, but beautiful card art. Just want to hang out there with that sleepy robot and those nice little animals. All right, there we go. Okay, second pulled legendary. What do we got? Shaman. Tess Greymane. Okay, Tess Greymane's a really, really cool card. I see a lot of people rating this as one of the best cards from the set. Definitely now going to have to build a rogue other class archetype deck. I did a top 5 of cards I was looking forward to, and this card is one of them. Love that. And Blink Fox too. Blink Fox and Tess Greymane kind of are, to me, like part of the same package, obviously. But that's going to be a fun deck. And now I'm definitely going to have to build a deck with Blink Fox and Tess and that the weapon too. I don't know if the weapon's good. We'll see. I know we pulled one, but I'll point it out when we see it again. I forget the name of it. Let's see. I'm hoping that we can get at least 4 or 5 legendaries from this pack opening. At a minimum. I mean, give me as much as you want, Blizzard. But hoping to get at least, you know, 3, 4, 5, leaning towards 5. I think when I did my Kobold's Catacombs expansion pack opening, I only opened about 70 packs. And I think from that, I got probably about 3 or 4 legendaries in that pack opening video. And then I subsequently opened more packs in the following weeks. I did pretty well. I think the best I've done, though, was the Journey to Ungoro pack opening, which I didn't record, but that was like the best day one pack opening I've ever done. I think I opened up 70 packs that day, the day that Journey to Ungoro came out, and I got like almost every single legendary quest, because that expansion was all about the quests, and I did really well. I got a golden legendary druid quest, which was cool. You know, the ones I actually didn't end up getting were the ones that turned out to be the better ones. I think the best one I got was the rogue quest, but I didn't end up getting the mage quest or yeah. I wish this lag would clear up, make running through these way easier, because we're already at 15 minutes here and we're not even halfway through, almost halfway through. This is going to be a decently long pack opening though, so I thank you for sticking around and watching. I think pack opening videos regardless are just fun to watch. Let me know in the comments if you prefer what I'm doing now, which is kind of just running through, or if you prefer me to stop and talk about certain cards, because I can do that too. Please let me know in the comments what you think about that, because I've seen pack openings done either way, where it's just kind of like a rush through and you talk about Hearthstone as a whole and talk about the expansion as a whole, and then I've obviously seen pack openings where the person doing the pack opening stops and talks about every card, or certain cards, you know, and that can just take a while. And we're opening up a lot of packs, and we're dealing with Hearthstone lag because of so many other people, I assume, playing the game right now is causing this, because usually I don't have lag when doing packs. So see if we can just start rushing through stuff here. Let's go to like 30 Russian. To Bog Shaper. Sound the bells. I think I'm not going to be going for any warrior decks right away. I think I'm going to focus on shaman, priest, maybe see if I can mess around with the inner fire stuff, if I can get lady in white, just for fun. Definitely going to build that paladin meme deck. There is another legendary, Glinda Crowskin. Minions in your hand have echo. So this is probably the weaker of the warlock legendaries. Could be good in aggro, but obviously the better legendary warlock card is the 7 cost, deal 2 damage. It's like a defile on a 7 cost minion, but it does 2 damage instead, and it repeats if you kill a minion. And it doesn't do the damage to itself, which is really cool. If we pull that, I will remember the name. It's hard to remember these names. There's so many new cards. 135 new cards. No way I'm going to remember every single name. And I have a shitty memory anyway. Should be able to dust a lot of this though, my duplicates, and then at least have enough to get a legendary from that. And I got dust from the classic cards that rotated out. They gave you dust for. I think it was Ice Block and Molten Giant, and what was the other one? Can't remember. And I'm probably going to dust Rat Trap there that you just saw. Not interested in using that. There's a new archetype that they're pushing with Druid, Hand Druid, which is... There's our... Oh, wow, Golden Legendary. Okay, Toki Time Tinker. Add a random legendary from the past to your hand. So probably a legendary that I wouldn't have minded getting if it was normal to use. But, I mean, it's cool because I got a legendary gold... I got a golden legendary here, and I don't think I'll use Toki Time Tinker. I'll hold on to it for a couple weeks and see if there's any cool decks that are made with it. But that might be a dust in exchange for another legendary. So we'll see what we end up getting through the rest of this pack opening. But yeah, they're pushing this Hand Druid archetype with cards like this, which would add 3/2/2 Treants to your hand. It's all about having a big hand and then using cards that synergize with having a hand full of cards. Forest Guide is a card that would fit into that, but the effect is beneficial, obviously, for the other player, so I don't know if that would fit into the Hand Druid effect. Hand Druid deck, I mean. Synergy-wise. There we go. Golden Witchwood Apple. Sick. Vivid Nightmare. I wonder how many epics I've pulled. I haven't really been keeping track of that. Legendaries are what catch my eye, obviously. Nearing the end here, and I think what we'll do is go get a roundup of what we end up getting here, and then potentially go out and get more packs or build with what we have already. So far, none of the Shaman legendaries that I need. Can we get one in the last 22 packs? There's a lot of good legendaries in this expansion. So it's going to be a lot of dusting, a lot of pack buying if you want to go for a majority of them. Night Prowler. I feel like we've got a good number of golden rares so far. None of the I was hoping to get one of the classic, or not classic, the neutral cards, the two neutral legendaries that play off the even odd effects. Because I want to experiment with building odd cost decks and even cost decks. I think that's super interesting and super fun. Seen a lot of Raven colors. There's always that one card that sticks out as being like almost in every pack. This one too, Vile Brood Skitterer. Oh, whoa! 2 legendaries. 1 pack. Okay, Dollmaster Dorian. Whenever you draw a minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it. This is going to be cool to play around with. And Face Collector. This is getting big ratings from a lot of Hearthstone pros and a lot of review outlets. Face Collector should be a really, really cool card to use in like Tempo Rogue. Really effective. Excited to play around with that. Almost there. 5 packs left. Nice. Glass Knight. This is getting pretty high ratings too. I originally looked at this and didn't think it was that good, but I could see its effectiveness. And if you're able to actually get Divine Shield back onto it, even better. But a 4/3 with Divine Shield 4 cost, not bad. Not bad at all. One more pack. Can we get a legendary in the final pack? Nope. Not today. Alright, sick. Okay, we have 2,285 dust. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Couple things I want to mention. I'm going to be super active in the Hearthstone Test Kitchen. It's a series I've been doing on this channel where I just theory craft and play around with different decks. I'm going to be doing a bunch of deck building and testing over these next couple weeks of the expansion. So please subscribe and look out for the Hearthstone Test Kitchen videos. And the second thing I want to mention is that we are going to be doing a giveaway on this channel. We've done one for the past few expansions in Hearthstone. This giveaway is for $20 in BattleNet cash that you can use on Hearthstone to buy packs. We'll be putting a video about that on this channel in the next couple days or so, so please subscribe and look out for that video as well.